if you guys have not already used my supporter creator code on Fortnite, if you are into Fortnite and actually do end up playing in the new season, if you could please go ahead and use my supporter creator code. It's just my YouTube channel name, FyReO, in the Fortnite item shop. It'll actually support me a lot. So thank you guys so much. Let's go ahead and get straight into this video. What's up, guys? My name's FyReO. Welcome back to the channel. So today, guys, we're going to be discussing a couple of different things. The number one topic of this video is going to be actually an updated guide on how to actually join my item worlds. I'm actually going to be showing all methods to join, and including different things you can do to actually end up messaging me, DMing me, asking me questions, everything like that. And usually I do tend to answer. So I will be going over some of those different methods as well. So you can get basically as much possibilities as you can to join my item worlds for free. We're also going to be going over a brand new deal that I'm having going on right now. It's actually going on for like 1 week or 2 weeks. It just depends whenever I end it. So yeah, if you have any questions about it, obviously by the end of this video, if the questions aren't answered, just feel free to DM me on my social medias, which will all be in the description down below, and I'll also put them on screen later in the video whenever we do talk about it. But for the first thing I do want to go over before we go ahead and get into anything is if you guys are here for the first 5 people that ended up commenting on this video in my community, I actually said that the first 5 people that comment on this video will get a free private item world session. So that will be the first 5 comments that I see on your guys' screen. You might see that you're first or something, but it's the first 5 comments that I see because that's the fairest way to do it. Because yeah, if you comment at the same time as somebody else, then it will end up showing as everybody will end up being first if they click the notification fast enough. So yeah, it will be the first 5 people that I see. And how you'll actually know if you got picked or not if I heart your comment and then also reply what your PSN, I'll ask what your PSN is. So you can literally say anything, and then I will ask what your PSN is, and then you just reply to that. I will invite you and get you your private session. All right, now that's out of the way, all the plugging and everything that's out of the way. Let's go ahead and get straight into the different methods and some information about my item worlds before we get into how to join. Alright, so some information about my all item worlds. So these are called open sessions. Basically, whenever I'm live streaming all item worlds, they are open sessions, meaning they are free to join. They do not cost money. Now, I do sell all item worlds as well. Usually for $25, I will build you an all item world in your world. But actually for this week only, or maybe to next week, we'll do like 2 weeks. I am selling it for only $10. So if you are planning on buying it, now is your chance to buy it because it's only $10, and I will build you a TERRARIA all item world. If you want more information about that, I am going to have a video coming out tomorrow of a more in-depth guide and everything like that on how I'm going to explain how it's going to work, what you need to do, what I need to do. That way you won't have to ask me questions whenever you are purchasing, and that way you'll feel more comfortable with your purchase and everything like that, and you won't feel like you're getting scammed or anything like that. So I'll explain all that in tomorrow's video, which will be out at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so make sure you do check that out. So I have made videos like this in the past on how to actually get in, but I'm going to be going over all the different ways, and I also mainly just want a newer one, updated, that's not made couple months ago or so. That way whenever people do come into my streams and ask how to join, I can just tell them that look at my most recent video or look at my recent video, basically. So yeah, it's more recent video, and also I'm going to discuss some other ways that you can join and get in contact with me and stuff to know when I'm hosting and to join and stuff, and how to know when I'm hosting public sessions. So first, let's just go over how to actually join. So how to actually join my session is I do not end up inviting you to my games. Those are private sessions, which you also have to pay for. It's only $1 for a 6-minute private session, meaning only you is in the session. We'll talk about everything paid you can buy tomorrow, in case you are looking to buy things. So yeah, we're not going to discuss that this video, but yeah, so you can you do not get invites, so no, don't ask for invites. How you actually end up joining is it's a completely easy way to join. All you have to do is join through my community. Now, my community is on PlayStation. The community name is FyReO's TERRARIA All Item Worlds. To find it, literally just go to the community tab and type in FyReO. It has around 40,000 members in it, a little bit less than 40,000 members. So that'll be the one. Just go ahead and click on it and then join it if you're not already in it. And whenever I am live streaming, make sure you're in my stream so you know when to join and everything like that, because they do get full pretty quick, the open sessions do. So what you have to do is you have to go to the Now Playing tab in my community, and then you have to click triangle to refresh your screen so it actually ends up refreshing. Otherwise it will not refresh and my session will not appear. after you refresh, you can just join my session, and then if you are one of the first 7 people to join, you will end up getting in. And yeah, sometimes there is a bug where we'll say an error has occurred, even if it shows, you know, 1 of 8 players in the game. And you're saying that it wasn't full and it doesn't let you join. It's because so many people are trying to join at once that it actually ends up bugging out, and it can't obviously let everybody in because only 7 other players can be in a Terraria server at once. So that is why it only lets a couple of the people in, and it will say error. If it does say error, I highly recommend just restarting your application. It is a better way to get in because it'll load faster, as well as it will, if your game is glitched out, it will just make sure it's fixed. Whenever I am hosting on the stream, doing open sessions, I tend to reset the world about every 5 to 10 minutes or so, sometimes longer, sometimes less. But I do reset the world, that way we can try to get as many people in as possible. So whenever you're in the world, make sure you loot fast, get what you want, and you can join as many times as you want. It's all up to you. So that is the first way to join. The second way to join is if I'm on your friends list. You can obviously join through that way. That's kind of a common sense way. It's a very simple way to join me if you are on my friends list. Now, to be on my friends list, unfortunately, you do have to buy something, whether that be a $1 private session or whether that be a item map or something. You have to buy something, because I don't just accept friend requests, because if I were to do that, my PlayStation would literally just be completely broken, because if you accept, the more friend requests you accept, the laggier your PlayStation gets. I learned it the hard way. I had like 3,000 friends at one point, and it didn't go too well. I had to delete all of them, and it sucked because it takes forever. But anyways, that's beside the point. Basically, that is another way you can join, is if you are on my friends list. And now we're gonna go. That's basically the only really ways to join, or you can get your friend to invite me. But that's kind of the common sense way to join, is through the community. It's the simplest way. It's as simple as that. But now I'm gonna go over how you can know when I'm hosting and everything like that, because a lot of people ask when I'm gonna host. When do I host? Do I have a schedule? So we're gonna go over the frequently asked questions now. So there's multiple ways to actually know when I'm actually hosting. Now, the number one way being check the community. The message of the day, I always update it, usually an hour to an hour and a half, sometimes a day before I actually am hosting. I'll always put there I'm hosting. Usually when I do host, it is at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So when I do host, that's around the time, because that's around the time most schools and like all areas are getting out, like time zone wise. So that's why I do it around 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know it's kind of later for the UK people, but I just kind of do that because most of my audience isn't really the UK anyway. So yeah, but we still do get quite a bit of the UK people in the stream, so shout out to you guys. So yeah, we do end up actually streaming at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but usually that is not obviously every day. That's when I do announce it in my community, in the message of the day. So it will be like right at the top. So every day, every couple hours or so, I just check the message of the day, and I also post there when I'm posting a video, an important video, for instance this one, and stuff like that. So also the second way to go ahead and know when I'm hosting is Discord. I have a Discord server. It has almost 2,000 members in it now. We're coming up close. It is for Terraria. I also post in there when I am hosting. I also post deals, stuff like that. You can talk with some other people in there. You can trade with people, find people to play with in there. You can find all kinds of different stuff to do in there, in the Discord. So it's basically like a PlayStation community, but it's Discord. You can use it on your phone and stuff like that. So yeah, if you do want to join that, the Discord link will be the first link in the description down below. So make sure you go ahead and join the Discord. Also, if you do reach level 20 in the Discord server, you do get a free private session, an all item world private session. All you have to do is just like be active in the server, and you'll occasionally level up every now and then. So once you're level 20, you get a free all item world session. So all right, those are the main two ways to know when I'm hosting. Now the other ways is you can message me. You can message me on social media, which all my social medias are in the description down below. Number one being Instagram. Highly recommend you guys to follow me on Instagram. That is one of my most used social medias, is Instagram. So if you do want to connect with me, I do reply to literally every single DM that I get. So if you do want to chat with me, that is how you can do that. Ask me something personal or anything like that, you can do that by messaging me on Instagram. It is _FyReO_. That will be in the description down below as well. It'll be the second link or so, somewhere around there. Just scroll down a little bit, you'll see the Instagram link. Click on it, and then it should automatically take you to my profile, everything like that. And now the other ways is obviously Discord, DMs. You can message me on PlayStation. My PlayStation name is YT-FyReO. PlayStation I don't really tend to respond to as much. I'll respond every once in a while, but not as much. So Instagram is your best bet. So if you don't have an Instagram, then go ahead and do PlayStation messages. But I highly recommend Instagram if you do have an Instagram over PlayStation messages. So hopefully that cleared up some of the frequently asked questions, and I guess thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for supporting me. You guys are absolutely amazing. Make sure if you do want to support this video, please hit the like button on this video. It will help us out, help everything out, so I would appreciate it a lot. It's also free, by the way. So anyways guys, if you are new to my channel, please go ahead and consider subscribing and turn on post notifications. Also guys, yeah, if you do play Fortnite, the new season's out, so if you don't have the battle pass already, or even if you do have the battle pass, if you want to consider using my supporter creator code, my YouTube channel name FyReO, FyReO, then that would also mean a lot to me as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one, and don't forget to keep slayin'.